Good morning, good afternoon. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, just type one. If you can hear me. Perfect, perfect. Everyone can hear me. Everyone can hear me. Good afternoon. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we still have about 6 minutes. We'll be starting exactly. Um, if you were here yesterday, just type in one also. Just type in one if you were here yesterday. Or make it two. Just type two. Just type two if you were here yesterday. Okay, good. Good. All right, for those that were not here yesterday, just a quick recap. We thought about getting a platform that you'll be using, but the major one first thing we have to use TradingView. Hope you guys have your TradingView opened, and we just have 5 minutes just to confirm all of you have TradingView opened. I would like to have a suggestion. Would you like guys to speak or text, and which one is much better? Speaking or texting? I can let you guys, if you have a question, you can raise your hand or something, or you can leave a text. Which one is much better? Just leave me a chat. If you're for speaking, just type in one. If you're for texting, two. That's okay. Speaking, one. Texting, two. We still have 5 minutes. We're still waiting for other people to join. And if they don't join, we can just proceed. Okay. I think Mr. White, right? Did I pronounce correct? Mr. White, you were not here yesterday. So it's just basically kind of a introduction, nothing much in details, just introduction. Uh, and just basically introduction yesterday. You didn't actually miss much apart from you getting your platform ready, what you'll be using. Can you guys see my screen? If you can see my screen, just type in yes. If you can see my screen. The whole thing you see here, it's called the trader view. And this is where you like your playground. Your playground, you need to have this. It's a necessity. You have to. It's completely free. Like I told you, it's free. If you've opened it, you create it with a Gmail account. It's completely free, unless you want to have the paid version. This is some, still got some trading. All right, we still have 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and then we'll begin. We have 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute, then we can begin. If you have question about yesterday, you can ask. We still have 1 minute. I can answer that. About yesterday, you have any question? Just ask. If you have another question yesterday, regarding yesterday, not today, just for yesterday, you have question, ask. Okay, I assume there's no question, so we can start. It's already 12. So this class will be just for 30 minutes. And all my class will be for 30 minutes, actually. Like I said yesterday, this will not be like a normal classroom or you have to jot down. I'm just going to show you how it's done and what you need to do and what not to do. Okay. And today we're just going to break down the TradingView, which is the platform you can see all on your screen right now. This platform, like I said, is completely free. You need it to make your analysis and then you can proceed to the next stage. Okay. So if you all have opened your trader view, will be completely different to this. Actually, will be completely different to my setup. You will have to customize it. But the most important thing that I want you guys to know about the trader view, it's what you need, which is the tools you need to execute your trade. Okay. So let's start. As you can see right here, can you guys see this area? Hold on. Can you guys see all this? If you can see this, just type in yes or Y. Just type in yes or Y if you can see what I just circled on my screen. Okay, perfect. These are the tools I'm currently using constantly. Okay, these are my always tools that I have to use. I don't need any other thing. There are so many things you can find on the left hand side, which is this area. If you can see this area, there are some tools you can see around here listed. Not necessary. You don't actually need those things. Okay. When you open your trader view, the first thing you need to do is you have to customize your trader view and make it more user friendly for yourself. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the tools I'm using. That's all. Okay, now we're dealing with this particular one. Just hold on. This particular one here. As you can see, is it they call it horizontal? Yeah, or vertical. I don't know. It's just a line. Can you hear me? Hello? If you can hear me, just say yes. If everyone can hear me, just type in yes. People are still joining.
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. So this is just basically like to show you like a particular day. I use this for just to show a particular time, or a day, or depending on my depending on the time I'm using, the time frame I'm using. Like this one, you can see I'm using the 4 hour. There's a daily. The whole thing will change. There's a daily. Okay. This is just to indicate there is nothing special about this, okay? Just to indicate, okay, maybe if I come to TradingView, I can just place it. Okay, like, okay, this was on Thursday, June 2025. You can see, not that important, but I use it later on. You will see how I use it and why I need it there, okay? This one I'm using right here, right here. How can you make this as a favorite? First thing first, you come to this area, this section, on your left hand side, then you click. When you click anyone, you will see the list of it. Then you can make a favorite. If you have it open on your computer, you will be able to have a favorite for this. All right. As you can see, I made this one, the Fibonacci retracement, as a favorite, and then it will appears here. Then you can select based on this requirements here. That's the only thing I selected on this section. In this particular tab again, I selected only the head and shoulder. Okay. And I have the head and shoulder here, as you can see. If you guys can see exactly what I'm showing you guys with my cursor, just type in yes. So I should know like you guys are actually seeing everything. Just type in yes if you can see my screen exactly what I'm showing you guys with my cursor. Or wait for your answers. Okay, perfect. Okay, I assume everyone can see it. Okay, perfect. So when you have time, just go step by step into this and you can take a screenshot of this particular setup I have here, my favorite like this. Take a screenshot of it. And when you have time, you can add them as a favorite. All right. Just on your left hand side, you will see on the line section, which is the line section, I chose the trend line. The trend line is just simply a line, okay? Like this. That's it. Or you can decide to draw it however you want. That's a trend line. You just have to select it as your favorite, the line section. And when you go down, I have the extend line section. This I use it just to give me a kind of a direction to easy way than to use this particular one. You see the difference? This one has 2 points, this and this, okay? Is an extension. This has only, you start with only 1 point. You start here and that's it. But this one, you have to start with 2 points. Is that clear? If it's clear, just type in one. If it's clear, just type in one. That is the line section. What do we have in the line section again? We have the horizontal line. Okay, horizontal line, which is selected here. This I use it sometimes for support, resistance, and also for my SL, my stop loss. Okay, is a horizontal line. You can select that also. Is important in this our class. You can select that. You go back to line again, and you look at it. Okay, what do we have favorite? How we have vertical. Like I told you, this was the vertical. This one is just to indicate the day for me actually, and I use it in the point of entry. I use it as a point of entry for the day. All right. Go back to line again. Just have time. You can, like I told you, take a screenshot, this particular area. You will see everything on your left-hand side of the screen, and then you can select them. Now, go back to line again. What do you see? Parallel channel. This is actually, I use it as my point of entry. Like this is how it works. As a point of entry. So usually my trade goes in three phases: 1, 2, and 3. All right. Usually my entry, let me show you example here. Can you guys see this? This particular area. So I use this kind of this parallel line to actually have my entry positions. So I know, okay, when the market is in my entry zone, then I can decide to enter the market. All right. If you guys understood, just type in 1. If you understood everything, type in 1. So I shouldn't be faster than everyone. Just type in 1 if you understand everything. So far, so good. If you understand, just type in 1. Just type in 1 if you understand. If you don't understand, type 2. If you don't understand, type 2. Can you? Okay. 2. Okay. 2. Okay. All right. So let me go back again. Like I said, we have 30 minutes. Let me go back again. All right. The TradingView is just a platform. Okay. It's just a platform where you make your analysis. All right. And the tools you need, I'm going to show you, which are these tools here. Let me circle it again. These tools here. These are my favorite tools. Okay. They are my favorite tools. When I have them here, I don't need to go to the left-hand side to select tools anymore. I only use this. Can you see what I just circled with the green line here? If you can see it, type 1. If you can see it, type 1. Okay, good. These are my tools that I constantly use. All right. I use these tools constantly. So there are so many tools on TradingView. Look at them. Look to your left hand side of the screen. I'm showing you now. Look at these tools here. I don't need all of them. All right. I don't need all of them. Go back again. Click this one. I don't need all these things. All right. I don't need all these things. Okay. I just select the major things I need to use or I have to use them. All right. I don't need all this MLG. Right. I see some people put chat like this and they put something LOL. They're doing design. I don't need this thing. Okay. I don't need this. Look at this. I don't need all this. Some weak magnets and strong magnet. I don't need. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay. These are just tools that it offers, like it's just a system. Okay. You have to select what you have to use. And for me, I've selected these tools. Okay. And I'm showing you how to get these tools on your left hand side of the screen. Right. So if we go back and then we said, okay, we want to get this particular tools. On the line section, you see the ones with the yellow, is it? Yeah, yellow asterisks, yellow stars. These are my favorite. I picked those ones to use them specifically. If you understand till this point, type in 1. If you understand, type in 1. So if you were here yesterday, I told you guys to download the TradingView. Perfect. Download the TradingView. So when I'm doing this, you can actually see it on your screen. And if you open it, you can now maybe ask me a question during, like, you can pop in a question. I would like, okay, try to explain again. This is just to explain how the TradingView works. Okay. This section is just the tools you need to make them a favorite. Now, if I click this, if I remove this from my favorite, it disappears here. All right. And I make it back a favorite, it comes back here, as you can see. All right. And these are the tools. And like I said, you guys, your voice is buffering. I'm not sure if it's if you guys can hear me loud and clear, just type in 1. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, type in 1. Type in 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, probably it's if 2 people saying is okay. Yes, your internet. Probably your internet. Okay. So we have the vertical line we selected, the trend line, the extended line, the horizontal line, the array horizontal line. These are my favorite that I'm using. Okay. And I will show you during the course, by not like maybe after a week, we'll go into how these things are being used or how I use them. All right. The parallel lines, all I want you to do is to create a favorite like this, because we will always be using this favorite tools. Time to time, you will see it. And I can show you an example when we go back to other things. As you can see, we have some line here. some parallel channel here, some things. Can you see what I'm showing you guys? If you can see my screen, if you can see my screen, what I'm pointing, just type in 1 if you can see. Perfect. So when you create your favorite tools like this, it should appear somewhere on the screen, okay? Then you can move it around. You can move it, keep it wherever you want to keep it to make your chart very clear. Because when we go further in the class, we will always refer to these places. And I'll say, okay, use these tools to do that. Use these tools for this. Use that tools for this. Okay? So we will keep referring so we don't have to go back to the left-hand side and then start looking for them. Okay? If you understand till this point, type yes. If you understand from this point, type yes. Okay, perfect. So your number one assignment now is create your own favorite tools exactly like mine. Okay, these are the tools I'm using. I will show you in time how they're used, why we have them. Look at them. Just go on the left hand side and select those tools. These are the tools. I'm showing you how they are. And that's it. These are the tools. Perfect. So if you get to this point and you understand, just type in yes. If you understand everything, type in yes. So we can go to the next features. These are just the tools is needed that you need. You need to just take a screenshot of my own favorite and make it exactly. Just go to the left hand side and click on the star you see at the last end after the names. Okay, there's a star. You click them and then highlight them. All right. So can we proceed? If we can proceed, type 1. We can proceed, type 1. Okay. All right. Okay. We can proceed, type 1. Perfect. Now, can you see to right side of my screen? The right side of my screen? Can you see to the right side of my screen? These are where you get your pairs from. All right. Your pairs. You can now, can you see this plus sign here to the right side of the screen? Where it says BTC USDT. If you can see it, just type in 1. If you can see, just type in 1. Okay. When you click the plus sign here, you can now add a pair. You can say, okay, ETH USDT. All right. Then you can add it. It will pop up here. All right. And if you want to add any pair, like any pair you can think of in this world. Yeah, currency pair. It can be currency pair. It can be Euro, USD. Okay, Euro USD. You add it there. You can see Euro USD. All right. You can add as much as you want or what you want to trade. You can add currency pair. Let's say USD JPY. USD JPY. You can add that. All right. It will pop up. Then when you click it, it will show the chart on the main screen. Is that understood? If you get this point, just type in yes. Okay. All right. If you understood, type in yes. If you understood, type in yes. All right. Perfect. So on the right hand side, you have the currency pair where you can add any currency pair in this world. You can even say, if you're from Morocco, you can say MAD. Okay. MAD USD. I think MAD is for Morocco, right? MAD USD. Or how do they say MAD? MAD USD. I think your currency is MAD, right? Correct? USD. There we go. These are the Moroccan dollar, whatever. You can add anything you want as long as it's there. Okay. If you understand this way, can we proceed? Can we proceed? Type in yes if we can proceed. Type no, you don't understand. Okay. Below this currency pair area, these things, I don't use them. Okay. I don't use them. In fact, I just make it as little as possible. All right. I don't need them. Okay. I don't need them. You only have this area. Look at this section. I don't need all these things. All right. I don't use this area. Just the bottom. I don't use them. Just these areas I use. Okay. Now, let's talk about the price aspect. This whole thing. Mine is in blue and red. Okay. Mine is blue and red. And how do you customize yours? All right. If you want to make it look like mine, all you need to do is right click on the page. Okay. Just right click and then go to settings. All right. Right click and then go to settings. And from there, you can now play with the colors. Okay. Maybe blue, maybe you don't want blue, you want green. You say it turns green. You want this. You can play with them. Okay. How you want your own trading panels to look like. For me, I'm using the blue and the red. All right. If you want the wicks to be the way, if you don't want wicks, you can still get it there. Here, you just play with it. The status line, the scale, the canvas. If you want it to be dark gray or light gray, you can do that all here. For me, I like the blue and the red. You could like maybe yellow and black. It doesn't matter. The candlestick color doesn't matter. Okay, the candlestick color doesn't matter. If you understand this candlestick aspect, just type in yes. When you open it in the first time, maybe the first time you create your perfect. The first time you create your trader view, the first thing you will see, I think it's red and green. All right, red and green. You can now customize it to be any color you want, depending. All right. Is that okay? If you understand, typing yes. If we can proceed, type yes. Yes, okay. Is everyone following? If you have question, type in one. If you have question, type in one. All right. I think we can proceed then. There's no question. We can proceed. So the next thing you need to do is, this is for the next class. Tomorrow actually, we will be going into more technical stuffs. You can, like I told you, the most important thing is getting these tools. This one here to show you how TradingView works and where you can get the pair. So if I say open chart USD JPY, you know how to get it, and then use these tools to highlight certain things. You know how to get it. Okay. This is basically what I use. I don't use any indicator. There is nothing at all. Just the price aspect and also these tools. This will be your next assignment for tomorrow. We're going to go on and then do the juicy aspect of this trading. Okay. Like I told you, I'm not here to define anything. I'm not here to like, oh, this normal school thing. No, I'm here to actually show you how it works, how the real thing works. Okay. I'm not here to define things. This is not a classroom that you need the pen and paper. Is you have to watch, you have to be consistent, and then you can achieve your goal. All right. So what you need to do is make sure you get this thing on your next tab. So we don't like, oh, where did you get this line from? Where did you get this from? Like this one, this is position. Okay. This is risk to reward aspect. I will teach you how to use this in the next classes when we come to position entry. I will teach you how to use the Fibonacci. All right. This is just my preference, how to use this Fibonacci. I'll teach you how to use the head and shoulder pattern. I'll teach you all that. And I'll teach you how to use this trend continuation lines. I'll teach you how to use that in this class. So tomorrow we will be looking at more about trends. Okay. We're now going into the juicy part for tomorrow. Like I told you, we're going to keep this as 30 minutes as possible. Okay, just 30 minutes. If you guys are okay with the 30 minutes, type yes. If you guys are shared okay, we should add it to like 1 hour. Type no, okay, make it for 30 minutes, type 1. For 2 hours, type for 1 hour, type 2. 1 hour, okay. Okay, 1 hour. Wow, okay. 1 hour. All right, more answers. Only two people said one for okay. Okay, 1 hour. 1 hour is within. 1 hour but longer. It's good for 30 minutes. 1 hour, okay. 30, please. I'm trying to keep it at 30 minutes because I don't want to bore you guys because too much of information can actually ruin the whole thing. But majority is, I think, majority are getting 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. Let's see more votes. How many votes? 30 minutes. Okay, only. Yeah, it's actually for 30 days. Okay, 30 days consistently. Okay, 30 days consistently. I want to keep it as short as possible. So 30 minutes, you can achieve this. That's it. Like today, I told you what you need to do. All right. I'm not going to bug you with a lot of things. This is what you have to go and look for and arrange them like I showed you. Okay. And then you can know where your price aspect. That's it. There is nothing else you need to do. If you want to customize your chart, I've showed you how to customize your own chart, which is not necessary. The color doesn't matter. What matters in this class is just this. In 30 minutes, I'm just going to pick up one thing. I'm going to teach it well for everybody to understand. Okay? Okay, 30 minutes. Do you have any other question? Do you have any question? The tools bar. If you go to your left-hand side, you will see it. There's a arrow. Just go there. They have a tiny arrow on it. The first one is say trend lines. You click it, it will show. Then you select what you want to select. The next one, I don't know where this location is, but it's somewhere on your screen. You can select them, and then you can see then this the one I made asterisk. Then that's my favorite. You can compare them. Like I said, take a screenshot here or take a picture and look for it. Take your time and go through it. It's just like Twitter. No, they actually depend on how you see it. Okay, it's not. There's no bad or good. Okay, the candlestick is just showing the price aspect. The price goes up or the price goes down, but the color does not matter. You can make it blue and black. You can make it green and white. You can make it purple and green. It doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter. It's how the candles are being placed that matters. You just open it new, I think. Uh, but can you see these things on your screen? Can you see this on your screen? Any question? Okay, if you can see these things on your screen, just click, just not on the chart, not on it. You can actually click on it, it will still come up. Double click or something. Double click on it. Double click on any of the design you can see there. It should pop up. Just double click on it. Any question? We have 3 more minutes to go. Any question? If you understand everything for today, type in yes. Understood everything? Type yes. Tomorrow will be the juicy part. All right? Tomorrow will be the juicy part. 45 minutes is good. Okay, I will try to increase it depending on what I have to teach. All right. If I need to explain more, I can increase the time. Okay. But we're going to keep it as 30 to 1 hour. Okay. For now, 30 to 1 hour. That's okay. Depending on the class and how it goes, I can now decide, okay, maybe if everyone is on the same page, then we can move forward. Okay. Is that okay? 30 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the lecture, depending on the class, depending on what I'm trying to explain. So everybody have to be on board. Okay. Is that good for everyone? I can increase it. It doesn't matter. I can increase it to 1 hour. Like this thing is just introduction. It's just very few. But when we go to the juicy part, there's so many questions. I know you will ask. So we can increase that time. And also, like I said, do you prefer for you guys to be talking or texting? Which one is better? Talking or texting? I can make it public. Everybody can talk when they need to talk. Or you texting is okay. If you're for texting, type 1. If you're for talking, type 2. Guys, if you miss class, I'm not going back on it, okay? If you miss class, because talking will be chaotic. Yeah, I thought of that. Can both work depending on the class? Sure, I can let that. If I don't understand your question, I can allow you to talk. Texting for me, it's more, it makes the place more quiet than talking. All right. Okay, thank you guys. Tomorrow, like I said, please come early so we can start and have more time. Come early. Tomorrow will be really, 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 really interesting. You'll start seeing how things come along and how you can develop. Okay. So thank you guys. I appreciate and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.